What's up, everybody? Ebert42 here, back with some more Most Feared full Enraged squad gameplay for you guys, getting into the second portion of our entire season of gameplay. So we got a couple more games for you guys, showing you the squad again. We're still on the bare bones squad. It's all of the gold players. We got 4 elites: Franklin, Amukamara, Vernon Davis, and we got Mario Williams as the left end. See, our opponent, not quite as enraged as we are, running the Packers offense and the Cardinals defense. Get all these behemoths out there. God, they make my kicker look so tiny. Like, kickers aren't already small enough in the NFL. Let's enrage everyone except for the kickers and the punters. That'll make for some interesting gameplay. Right? So we see my opponent is going to start off with a nice little underthrow. I don't know what happened to Carr there. He got locked up in that block and let Matthews just go right by him. But that was a nice little concept by my opponent on the first play. Gets a nice pass to the flat. He's doing a lot of flooding concepts, sending wide receivers and routes out in front of his flat routes. And, you know, when you get 3 broken tackles like that, can't really do much. So we gave up 7 on the first drive, but it's kind of been a trend with this Most Feared squad. You know, they don't like to play the first drive on defense. They like to give up 7 and then start coming down with everything after that. Except for those first couple playoff games, those picks on the first play were amazing. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out some of my other Most Feared gameplay videos. I'll have some links at the end of this one for you, but I do have a whole playlist of these. We see Vic on the option, getting a nice gain there for about 15, picking up the first down. Nice little pass to the flats to Blunt, just trying to run some dudes over with a giant LeGarrette Blunt. Bam! Making some yards on a little inside zone carry there. Can't stop him. Got him! Landry deep, just burning his guy. You know, this might have been my favorite thing about the Most Feared gameplay, was that we had all of these wide receivers with these jacked up stats. I had quite a few guys go up and get some sweet aggressive catches, but I don't know that the height was really what was causing a lot of that. It was that they had awesome spec catch. You know, these guys have amazing speed, and I was just getting lob streaks for days with these guys. There was no one even near Landry on that one. He was wide open. So you gotta take that. If they're gonna give it to you, though, you gotta take that. Oh, just like I thought we were gonna take that one, but we get the dropped pick on that play. Crossbody throw. Toller's not going to drop this one. I do think the height came out and played a difference on the defensive side of the ball here. I know a lot of people have been saying height doesn't matter this year, but man, I got a lot of computer picks with these behemoth defensive 7-foot-plus players. If you guys watch all this gameplay, you will not be able to deny that. We're just going to try to work the ball down on him there. He's getting a little antsy on his O-line. We're throwing a screen to Blunt. Get a nice little stutter step to let some blocks set up there. And we get the ball on the 16. Archer. Oh, I thought we were going to get him, but we didn't get him. We're going to send Archer up the middle. He's get stuffed. You see, we called it ISO here, but he keeps bringing this guy in, so we're just going to cut that to the outside. Can't catch him. Dre Archer putting up 6. That's what we like to see. So we proceed to get the extra point, go up by 7, see what we can do on defense here. Opponent does have 3 timeouts. There's 2:23 left, so there is most certainly time for him to do something. Making a throw into some yuckiness there. He's identifying that we're giving him the flats a lot. We do like to switch up between allowing the flats to be open and calling man coverage where we cover those flats. See, I get a dive that's a little early there. Some of these giant dude animations were just a little slow. Do get a nice stuff on his run attempt on 2nd and 2. Almost come away with the sack on 3rd and 3, but he makes a nice read and hits his drag route there. Oh, give me that ball. Oh, some horrible usering there. Just not what I'm trying to do. Gotta hit that strafe, just sit on that route, come down with that. Oh, he's trying to jam Matthews up the middle there, picks up the first down. We get he gets the ball away. We don't get the sack on that play, setting the edges. He really likes to roll out. He doesn't like to sit in the pocket. This throw, what was up with that throw? Like what kind of route was that? See, I'm sitting over this middle route. He doesn't throw it. We hold him to a field goal attempt, but he sees my giant dudes and gets freaked out. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to kick a 55-yard field goal at all these giants. So we get a nice one-on-one defensive play there. End up coming down with the stop. We're just going to stretch them out, boys. Just going to stretch them out. Get hit on the throw, but Darius Hayward Bay goes up and makes a play for us. That is what we like to see. Believe we have a little screen set up here. See what we can do. Blunt's gonna jam this in for 6. Wasn't looking for that screen to Blunt. That ends up taking us to halftime. We did stop our opponent on a couple deep throw attempts there at the end of the half. But now we're gonna come out. Just a little play action. Max protect. Landry going up and getting some balls. Guys, this was just ridiculous how many deep balls I was able to complete with these giant dudes. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This was a lot of fun, but I am glad it is over. I will not be playing on any Friday the 13th this season. But we get a touchdown there to Toilolo. Nice little slant route adjustment on his man coverage. Those slants from the tight ends, they're great for versus man. But I thought we were going to come away with the pick on this one. So finally, on this play, we lurk, man. We lurk. Oh, not this play. Maybe it's the next one. Getting a little ahead of myself there. But we make a nice read on this one. We get the lurks in with the user. We come down with the user pick. I was talking in my stream. Something happened with my game. All my settings got reset. I had like strafe assist on and some other settings on. I should have hit X there. He was open. But anyway, I did finally go in and make the adjustments to those. And as we can see, it's a lot easier to sit down on some balls and get some picks now that the computer's not moving me all over the place when I don't want him to. We jam a fullback dive in with Toilolo, take the lead 35-7. Admirable effort by our opponent sticking in this game with all of these giants. He's trying to throw some more screens here, but we just got too many behemoths out there. Believe we're only sending 3 on these plays, dropping 9 guys into zones. Somehow he's still getting deep read over there on us. Should possibly be making our adjustments out of a cover 4 shell instead of a cover 3 shell. Oh, but the rest of this game isn't going to be too exciting. Opponent's going to do a little hurry up attempts here. We're just going to try to lock up with some man coverage, deep safety, and Carr comes away with the pick on the underneath shade. Our opponent says, screw this, I am out. Ends up giving us the quit. So we go ahead and roll right on into our next game. There was a game in between here that I hit this screen. My opponent quit. We lost the connection. The game didn't register right away, but I believe I ended up getting a win for it about a day later. So big reminder, guys, do not turn your consoles off. If you see guys you don't want to play, you will get a loss when you do that. Oddly enough, we get another guy with the Eagles uniforms. This game's unfortunately going to be pretty short. Our opponent ends up, we make a nice defensive stop here. We hold him on his rushing attempts on 2nd down. 3rd down here, we get a little aggressive. Get the user up in the gap there. Put him on 4th and 2. He's going to go for a pass play. We get the bat. And then this was bizarre, guys. Go in to pick my play. Go in to make my setups. Boom, EA server connection just goes down. We ended up getting the loss for this. Not quite sure what happened there, but it did put the first blemish on our most feared squad. Anywho, if you want to see more most feared gameplay with the full Enraged squad, click the picture to the bottom right there. You can check those games out. If you want to know how to make some coins without spending your hard-earned dollars, go ahead and click those coin stacks. Check out my most recent coin making tip videos. Everybody go follow me on Twitter at Ebert_42. Come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ebert42. And as always, big heart, thanks for stopping by. We will catch you next time.